Muted.
Want to choose some different topic? Yeah, love, emotion, gift, and expectation. All are somewhere related with each other. Why you are using synonyms every day? Choose some.
Okay. So let me share with you. Uh, what is the importance of neighbor?
Neighbor.
Neighbor. Neighbors. I think nowadays, any day, did you made any quarrel with your neighbor? Have you made any quarrel with your neighbor? What did you bring?
I never. I never get chance. I
Yeah,
never get
they are
chance.
very important. They play a great role in our
Yeah,
life.
please continue, Bimladi first. You.
Yeah, really. What I feel. Actually, I don't have much neighbors. Few neighbors are there, but I don't have that much close relation with them. But I, especially if they want to get any type of help, first they rush to me. Same time, I also never felt like that any medical case or any other emergency economical crisis. Still, I haven't felt. So I won't go to them. But even if they are very important, anything happens, first we rush to them. So whoever they are, whether they may not be in our approachable, that means in our, like if some people they see and they make more confident with their caste, religion, or their economical status. These are the things that they make some benchmark. I don't have that anything. We have to see the neighbor as our best friend or best our relative, because they are the people who help us whatever comes on our way. Any night time we can call them. Any issues come, they will come and help us. And when we get up, first we see their face. Actually, just like a mirror. So we must have a very good relation with them. If a person who irritates, we feel some annoyed or what is called some with not a good relation, it always we have a heavy mind. We may not get any peacefulness. Yes, I have a person quite near to our school, but I talk to them. We don't have a good relation. I don't know what is the problem with them. Almost our neighborhood, all the children they read in our school. Their children also, two girls, they were also reading in our school. And first one completed class 10. Second one, she was in class 6 or 7. They took from that to school and means admitted in somewhere else. That is the only one issue. Why they did it, I never asked. They didn't tell me also. I never asked also. Some issue may be there. I don't know. So if such a creation comes, what happen? Our mind becomes automatically a little bit narrow. We may not have that openness with them. If any issues comes, what my mentality, if any issue comes with my neighbors, I try to talk to them, try to flow it. I will never keep it in my mind because they are very precious one. We must keep a very good relation with them. It is very necessary, not only for me, especially for us. We should have a very good relation with these neighbors, because we are running an institution. They can take any step. Another one, they can create also problems. If it's a new school and it's the same time it is a residential area, if there is some issues, they can go and complain easily. But last 30 years, such a thing never happened. I think for my lifetime, it never happened also. I can assure it. But these things we have to consider. Always our vehicles move here and there. Our students move. Anything they can do. So it has to be very amiable relationship we have to create with them. Same time, we have to see their freedom also. Their liberty also we have to see, because they have their own public area, they have their own private life also. We should not interfere with them. Some people are there always, they go and tell their opinion. Not that when we have to always respect them, same time love them, and whenever they need, they have to feel that yes, she is there, she's sure she will help us. That that type of bondness or relationship we have to build. That is what I learned from my life. Because there are so many ladies, whenever something occur, they make a group and they come and talk to me, please let us go there, because they have the courage, they have that faith. she will come and she will solve the problem. She has that courage or that ability to solve it. They have the belief. That is very important in our neighborhood. But I think nowadays it is lacking something. Most of the people are not giving that much importance to the neighbors because they feel that money is there, everything will be solved. It won't happen. We must give the value to the relationship of neighborhood, friendship, whatever it is. It is very important in our life. They can reduce our pain and same time they can increase our pain also. That is what I learned. That's it from my side. Thank you so much, Montu.
Yeah, Bimla ji, you spoke, very well. Thank you so much.
Ma'am spoke tremendously.
Thank you.
Yeah, you unmuted, Montu.
Jayanti di, go on. It's your turn.
Okay, thank you. I got neighbor in my childhood because there was all depend on all maximum family depend on our parents. I already told we had a land phone, and that time it was not easy to carry land phone. Maybe 100 rupees it was rate that time. I am not sure about that, but all people could not uh, get this. So it very restricted people and emergency ground. It's delivered. So we had, and my mom was homeopathic doctor. I got so many experience for my night call because she was a working lady, no. So night is available for her night time. So she any type of emergency, any type of giving a message, my mom locked me and went to go there and emergency issues. She was staying 2 3 hours. That time I slept in our home at home. So I I got this type of experience. It's called close. It's called depend dependent and very close. And when I got married that time, they made all type of ritual, all type. My mom also had to maintain because of they loved too much, loved too much me. Till we related, I related with them. But when I got married and uh, I was staying in my in-laws' house, they are very conservative. They they feel my father-in-law and others also they maintain their own loyalty, but they didn't have any type of money. But they felt they were once a time they they uh, they had so many land and so many things also. For this reason, they have some um, what is it called? They felt they are better than others. So they my father-in-law also uh, had my mother-in-law also had so many proudness and we and I and my sister-in-law was to searching to talk others because all are our relatives are we we don't still we are living in only one house, only one house. Maybe separate now, but we, I am speaking. Others also can listening. This way we are still living. So we could not make relations with others. But my husband was famous that time for any type of emergency. Not my husband. My husband and some of his uncle's son and some of friends. They used to help others. Any type of problem, any type of even cremation, even hospitalize someone, any type of emergency, they used to go. I saw. Nowadays, all different, and our locality already make so many buildings, and they are new. But my husband is very popular person. So all are know him, and he get every type of invitation from their side. But no, this type of deepness I took my childhood. They are not just a smile, fake smile. Just I started when I got some liberty. That time I started to make picnic, ladies picnic, and all things. But uh, it is they are not comfortable to come our house because of previous day. They maybe they got other experience, but I tried two three times, but non-stop, and all are busy for own own life. And sometimes my in-laws come from other side, and they also the same things. Your father-in-law was a great person. So they conversation I don't like, but they started this type of, but no value, no emotion, no love, no respect. So I don't have very good experience. My in-laws, my they are now I'm staying, but my childhood uh, learned so many things, and sometimes I lost. So even some I heard a news once a old woman trying to search was trying to searching in pond me because uh, she was a handicapped, but she felt maybe I lost in pond. I was a very, I already told na mischievous student, a mischievous type of. So I was not a good type of guy. So I did so many mistakes, but they liked me, they loved me till they remember me. When I really I feel good, feel happy for them. But it is all things lost in my life after marriage. So thank you. It is part of my life, not good, bad. Who am I? Sir?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Jayant, because you elaborate about your story also, which is past to related past from past and present, so each and everything, and it was really impeccable. Thank you. So next, Amita, are you there? Amita,
Yeah,
ma'am,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
continue.
Uh, so about never. In my opinion, many years ago, the value of never we all are uh, used to think, but nowadays it can't be. that time, every neighbor wants to help him, and they are part of our family, or I can say that the best friend of our family. I am telling a little bit one story about neighbor that it. I don't remember the year, but it was my youngest son was going to give the examination matriculation. That time, my because my neighbor was near the house was just adjacent my house. So that time went to then my neighbor's son, those two children are playing outside. Four robbers entered opened the main door and entered and asked the children what you are doing, and also asked who were in your house. They are mostly 7th year or 5th year neighbor, so they didn't understand what would be going. He told that nobody is my house. My father, my uncle, my brother, everyone had to office, but my mother and my grandmother were in the room. Then he told them that I want to meet your mother because your father told me to take some things. So let's go there. Both children went into the room, and Robert also went there and asked, and he saw that her mother was doing some work. Then asked, where is your grandmother? The children replied that she was in her room. Then Robert took out the knife and kept on his neck, mother's neck, and told that give me all the things, valuable things, what we have. She was nervous, but she went to the Almira, and opened the Almira, and she was taking out the things. In between, her grandmother was understood that there is something wrong, and Robert had come. So that room had two doors. One door she went to outside, and there was a 3 feet wall. She jumped the wall to reach the neighbor. We are all surprised how she jumped the wall. Then she reached the neighbor house and told her that in my house there were two robbers. Please help me. Neighbor asked her relative's number, and at once called relatives and told that inform police and come everyone, because here can be very accident. Then in between, that robbers understood, and we felt that the grandmother had gone outside. They what they had picked up the things, they took it and uh, and ran away for taking their car. Police came, but before police, before coming the police, they have gone. They had gone. Police came and every door, every house, police went to see that robber is. When the robber had fled away, maybe they could be entered any house. So every house he began to he began to search robber. So that I found that never helped as much as he could. But right now there is no house; it is flat. Everywhere is flat, and every people thinks only himself or herself. No, they don't give any idea. They don't want to help anyone. But I can't say that everyone are this type. I can get a rare person who can help this time also. But neighbor is very useful if you can believe it, yeah, or they can believe me. It is a best circle for living living in the area where you live. So it is very good thing. That's thanks. I can say.
Yeah, very nice. You explain stupendous by giving example of like robber and so it was fantastic. Thank you so much. So now Alphaji, you can proceed.
Okay, thank you, Montu. So today topic is about neighbors. So my experience is what I can say. No experience I have. Fully experienceless I am. Because since it's a 5 year of my marriage and I never feel like that I need any neighbor because I move around I think so 4 and 5 state and every when we try to stable there Ashish got his transfer and then again we move over there, so I did not get such type of things in my life. I have to make some neighbor and friend, but I am not making neighbors. I never made neighbors, but I always trying to maintain good relationship with anyone. It not would be kind of neighbor. Might be if I am staying in any society, so I always try to speak with anyone, because if I can speak and I am sharing my idea, might be if something big happen and something miserable happen with me, then that time I call them. So I always try to maintain one relationship between anyone. Those who want to interested to talk with me, I am ready to talk with them. My panda is simple like that. And regarding to neighbor, so I am such a fool kind of person. I never believe in neighbor type of concept because it's last 5 year I did not feel that I need someone in my neighborhood. If I need something, I just actually I always try to find a substitute of that. If was suppose that now I'm living at Navi Mumbai, it's a very difficult to find neighbor. I got neighbor few day back. What happened? She left from here after 15 days. So what I will do? So I always try to make friend more and more. I try to talk with other people, and that will help. What I feel, if I am making a relationship with them, definitely they will help me whenever I need it. So in my concept, I always stay alone. A very vast experience I have to stay alone at a hostel and during my school time, college time. So never required never. I can say never required never. So I used to make a friend, even though now you guys are we all are met on this platform. So what I feel, I am a family. We are the family. Whenever any emergency happen, either I will call Bimla ma'am, Yes, Janti ma'am, Amita ma'am, anyone I can call anytime. If any emergency and miserable happen, what I should do? If my parents did not respond my call at a time, Ashish did not, so I will call you guys, because somewhere I in my mind, okay, I have someone, I have some person, they will help you and they will advise me correctly. So in my concept is making a neighbors and focusing on them, build a good relationship, anyone, those who lives around you, not try to focus on particular person, because God knows who will come in form of a helper when you need it. So you can't predict the person nature, you can't predict the future, you can't better to try to engage with near and dear ones, what for those who ever living around you, it will help you a lot whenever you need it. It's my panda montu. I don't have any address.
Yeah, really, really, you explain key point and what say, yeah, incredible. Whatever you have real observation. Thank you so much.
No idea, yeah.
Yeah, it is your real observation. So whatever you explained, it is like a, yeah, it is real thing.
Like 10 more years, if you live, means as a mother, wife, you get more experience, then your idea will be not this one, another one.
Yeah,
It is different.
yeah.
Okay, guys, now I am leaving because my son got fever, so I have to go. I have to rush to clinic. So bye.
Okay, Alpha, bye. Take care of your son as well as you all. So yeah, Sai Kumar, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, Montu.
Yeah. So now it's your turn. I will explain after that.
Yeah, you can explain.
No, no,
After
no.
that, I'll
Go,
elaborate that.
go on, go on.
What's the topic?
Yeah,
Neighborhood.
yeah. What is the importance of neighbor and how important our neighbors for us?
I think neighbor always changes nowadays. You people know that they are also following fashions and they are also having some other ego problems, egoistic problems nowadays, and everybody. And if I say that in village area, previous days we are like collaborate with neighborhood, we are collaborate with we are sharing with our clothes, as well as we are sharing our food, as well as shelter also, we are also sharing, we were also sharing. Present now what happened, and everyone like they are feeling unhappy, they are having some other issues, some other feeling egoistic kind of situation is going on. And when I am like in previous days, everyone sitting in the street and in sitting in front of our home, they are gossiping some other things and some other important things they are also sharing. And present now what happened, if I say that, and nowadays no one going to friendship with the neighbors. And if I say that, so it's a competitive world, it's a competitive world and going on nowadays. It will be hurt us, it will be hurt us sometimes when I'm going to friendship with others. It will be hurt us sometimes. They, if they know very well, and yeah, they know very well, and even though he didn't speak in front, when I am going to outside, and when I am going to purchase some other clothes, at times he denies to speak. It will be happening nowadays. And neighborhood is, I'll always say that neighborhood is one of the good friendship we are going to like. Yeah, it's one of the best relaxations with us. We are also sharing. We every, I think most of the women they are also sharing. I think a man, they those who are old age, they can share. I think Abu, like those who are having like 25 to 45, they couldn't share their thoughts and share their feelings. They are only alonely. They are lonely sitting in front of a home. They are reading newspapers. They are something. They are acquiring their perspective manner. This is running in nowadays. I think mostly Yeah, I think nowadays generations they are addicted like a technology based. So that's why it's happening. I think. Yeah, Montu, over to you.
Yeah, really, you said very well. Because of nowadays generation, and if we cannot discriminate about past and now, so it is, we know
Yeah,
huge of.
what happened? Yeah, what happened? No, but whenever he started some other thing he purchased some AC. Other time he is going to buy. This
Yes,
competitive things he is going on. So that's why.
yeah, it's true. Okay, so thank you so much, Sai Kumar. So now it's my turn. So what is the importance of neighbor for us, and how important it is? So to be honest, like, it is magnificent for us if we get good neighbors. So really, really, it's, they play the role of our friends, our member of family also, because uh, making a relationship with neighbor, it is so magnificent for each and every one. So we should make a good relationship with neighbors, because it is really work, and some emergency case really they help to each others. So I would like to say, because I have lots of experience about this thing. So I have been observing this our neighbors, and really they are neighbors, so what happens, might be sometime we create some kind of fight because of jealous, because of competition each others, like Kumar mentioned that if suppose our neighbor, suppose if I build a luxurious house, so definitely they will feel jealous, and because of that jealous, they will stop sharing each and everything which is they used to share. So this thing happens, so this thing create some fight and some jealousness, and it's totally break down our relationship with neighbors. So nowadays, first thing, we are unable to understand what is the importance of neighbors. So according to me, it is very significant to make relationship with neighbors, because suppose if you go somewhere for traveling, and another place for might be in your native your relatives place and somewhere, so they always take care of their home. Might be if you have garden, if you have something like garden type, so definitely they will take care of your home. They will, if you ask them to take care, so they always take care of their home, and anything will happen, so definitely they can inform you. So this is the wonderful relationship with neighbors. And but if you not get good neighbors, so definitely it is cumbersome for us, always first thing, we also irritate, they also irritate, because of might be because of their negligence or our negligence. It doesn't matter, but if our understanding is not clear both sides, so definitely it is our negligence that we have to fight, and we have to feel like it is cumbersome for each others. So if I talk about my neighbors, so really here also everyone good, but if I talk about first, let me explain about that apartment, because I'm living in apartment, and apartment means whole society our neighbors, but mostly people thinking our door and in front of our door they are only our neighbor. No, neighbors mean we are living in one society. Here is, I think, 7 towers, so we all are member of this society. We all are neighbors of in this society. So what happened, because people are busy and they are tied up with their work, and they have no time to to have conversation with each and everyone. But sometime, we can, not sometime, occasionally, once in a blue moon, they get together, and any kind of occasion is comes, so at that time, and they discuss many things, but I don't think they are playing the role of neighbors, because neighbors mean we have to share, sometime vegetables, sometime some foods, suppose uh, I'm definitely my caste will caste also difference with neighbors. So suppose my festival will come, so I have to invite them for dinner, for breakfast, because on the festival we make our favorite foods, different foods. So at the time we should invite our neighbor whole family and we can celebrate together. So this way, our relationship would be wonderful and strong, to help each others and care about each others and take care about each others. So this thing, but nowadays I think people are not having this kind of neighbors, and always they always feel jealous and competition also going very fast, like they only want to show each other how they are having luxurious things and how they are rich. This kind of only they want to show. So it is totally our negligence that we are showing this thing. Despite showing this thing, we should make a good relationship with neighbors, so it would be very helpful for us. So also, if I talk about my hometown neighbors, so we fought many time with them, and but what I got to know, sometime we fought because of might be our mistake and our negligence. So it's happened. So after fighting, even though, like, suppose someone get like some kind of accident, and like some kind of miserable life, whenever if someone is struggling with miserable, and so at that time, if you ask them help, so definitely they are always be ready to help each other. It doesn't matter why we fought and what. At that time, no one can thinks about it. And emergency situation, they always ready to help each other. So it is also I observed. So that's why neighbor is making relationship with neighbors, it is magnificent for everyone. So we should make a wonderful relationship, healthy relationship with neighbors. So like sometime what happened, it doesn't matter, it is life, because we don't know about our life. Definitely we make lots of plan to keep our health good, and everything we wants to be good for us, but it is not going to happen all time good. So at that time, only neighbors can help us emergency case and immediately, because who lives nearby us, that is neighbors, so they can only heal. They play a role of our friends and more than friends also. So that thing, so I can say it is a wonderful relationship with the neighbors. And yeah, but if I get good neighbors, so I love to make a wonderful relationship from my side, as our family member or more than family member also. Yeah, so this all about from my side, what I observe in my life and what I got to know about that neighbors, how important it is for us. So thank you for listening me, guys.
Ah, good.
Yeah, tremendous way. You spoke very well, Montu. You covered a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop this video.
Situation based, you covered.
Thank you.
Yeah.